Do astronauts sleep in beds like on Earth? How do astronauts avoid floating around while sleeping? And do they sleep in separate quarters? Let me take you to the International Space Station, where real astronauts can show you the answer to those questions. The first one is the astronaut Suni Williams from NASA, floating in microgravity.
This is where 4 out of 6 of us sleep. And so people always ask about sleeping in space. Do you lie down? Are you in a bed?
We sleep really well in space.
These are the astronauts Frank Rubio and Woody Hoburg from NASA. Rubio broke the record for the longest United States space flight.
Because you don't have any pressure points, you just kind of float. And so where we actually sleep, it's called the crew quarters, and it's about the size of a phone booth. And in there we have a sleeping bag, and it actually hangs on the wall because it doesn't really, we don't really sleep on the sleeping bag, we just sleep in the sleeping bag and it keeps us in place.
And this is the Canadian astronaut David Saint-Jacques.
Here's one sleep station right here. I'm going in right now. You can follow me if you want. So I'm inside. It's sort of like a little phone booth, but it's pretty comfy. I've got a sleeping bag right here that we sleep in, so we don't have sort of like a little bit of a cover. We don't fly all over the place. But you know, you can sleep in any orientation. I have it sleeping, feeling like I'm standing up right now, but like you saw, I'm on the floor, but it doesn't matter if I turn over and I sleep upside down. I can't have it, I don't have any sensation in my head that tells me that I'm upside down, so it really doesn't matter. The sleep station is also like a little office. We've got a computer in here. As you can see, we've got a couple little toys. I've got some books. I've got some clothes and other things that make it sort of like home.
And if you've ever seen an ultrasound of a baby in the womb where they just kind of hang out with their knees up and their arms like that, your body tends to relax in that position. And so that's kind of what we look like. So the sleeping bag just keeps us in place while we float in our crew quarters.